Hello everyone, welcome back to Leumastudios. In this section, we're going to be looking into the construction of ellipse using auxiliary circle method. So we are given the major axis as 90 millimeters and the minor axis as 65 millimeters. So the first thing to do is to draw our horizontal line. So after drawing a horizontal line, the next thing to do is to get our major axis, which is 90 millimeters, and then our minor axis, which is 65 millimeters. So we are going to be drawing a circle of this diameter, and if we have 90 millimeter as a diameter, the radius will be given as 45 millimeters, which is half of the 90 millimeters. So using our ruler, using our compass, we are going to measure a radius of 45 millimeters for our major axis. Then at the center of the line, we draw a circle for the major axis, and then to the minor axis we have 65, and then half of 65 gives us r to be 32.5 millimeters. Okay, with 32.5, we measure it on our, we have 32.5 with our compass. Then we draw the circle inside the bigger circle as our minor axis. So we have the major and the minor axis of our ellipse. And the next thing to do is to draw the center line for the circles. So to do the center line, we're going to make use of our T-scale and our set scale to draw the center line. So we have the center line to be that, and then we are to do something very important. We're going to be dividing this circle into 12 equal places. That means each of the side will be divided into 3 places using our set scale. We're going to be using our 30/60 degree set scale. 60-degree set scale. So to do this, we're going to use it from both sides of the circle. So this is our 30 degrees. We cut the circle, then we turn it to the other side. We draw another 30 from the other side. After drawing our 30, we come to the second side, which is 60. We draw 60. Draw 60, and then we turn it to the other side to draw our 60. So at this point we also draw our 60. So with this, we have successfully divided the circle into 12 equal places. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So we have it divided into 12 places already. 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and then we have 12. So after dividing it into 12 equal places, the next thing to do is to draw vertical lines for the point at which these lines intersect the bigger circle, and then we draw horizontal lines for the inner circle. So we are using vertical lines vertical lines for the bigger circle, and then for the interior circle we are making use of horizontal lines. Horizontal lines. Okay, so from every part to which the division line touches the bigger circle, we are going to be drawing vertical lines. So from this side, we draw, from this side, we draw vertical lines. Go to the next point, draw vertical lines. Come to this point, we draw vertical lines. And we come to the last point, we also draw vertical lines. So from this smaller circle, which is the minor, we're going to be drawing our horizontal lines, and to do that we're going to be making use of our set scale. So we place our set scale on a T scale from this side, and then bringing this on it, we have our horizontal lines. So with this, we have all our horizontal lines from the interior circle, which is the minor axis, and we have our vertical lines from the exterior circle, which is the major axis. So from this, we are going to be mapping out our ellipse from different point of interception, and the first point of interception is this point, which I recognize as point C, and this point which I represent as point D. So after that, we are going to be labeling our side. I'm going to call this side side C and this side B. So we have our C, which is here C1, to the next point of interception where the horizontal and the vertical line meet. So we have the second point to which the vertical line and the horizontal line meet, which is C2. So I'll come to the next point where the vertical and the horizontal line meet, and I'll label this C3. C3. Going to the next one. So this is the last point, which is denoted as point 3. So we have the next point of interception as this, the vertical and the horizontal line, which is C4. The next point of interception is this, which is C5, and then we have our point D. So starting with the first point of interception between the horizontal and the vertical here is D1. We recognize this as D1. Then we have this as point D2. The next point of interception is this. So we have to extend this line. So our point of interception is this, which is recognized as D3. Then we have our point 9 here. Then the next point of interception is this. Is this. So we have this is D3, 9, D4. and then we have another point of intersection of the vertical and the horizontal, which is D5. And then with this we have all our points of intersection. The next thing is to join all these points of intersection together to get our ellipse. Okay, so for everyone watching, I'm going to be teaching you how to make use of a broom to draw our ellipse. So we have the broom, which is a very good material to draw our ellipse. It has the tendency of bending in any direction. So if you don't have the money to get a French curve, or if you are willing to get a French curve, it is very good. But in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to use a broom effectively to draw your ellipse. Okay, so we ensure that the broom touches every point of intersection on the diagram so as to draw out the fourth side of our ellipse. So after we have ensured that the broom touches every point of intersection, the next thing to do is to draw it quadrant by quadrant. So we are going to be starting from the first quadrant of the circle, which is C1, C2, C3. So I'm going to be starting from C1, and then I will draw on that line touching point B. So with this we can see that the broom is very effective to drawing our line. So I'll be coming to the other side, which is point 9 to C1. So with this, ensuring that it touches all the point of intersection where I ensure that has a thick dotted line. So on point 9 I'm going to draw the line. So with this we have a second quadrant ready. Moving to the next quadrant, we're going to be looking at the third quadrant of the circle, which is on our right bottom. So ensuring that it touches every point of intersection as we did for the first and the second quadrant. So from point C, from point D, I'm going to be drawing it to point 3, and then ensuring that it touches all the points, I'll be drawing it down. Okay, so with this the third quadrant is ready, and then to the last side of the ellipse. So we have this point, we have D3, D2 and D1. So to join those 3 points together, we set our broomstick at point 9 and ensure that it touches the other point, which is D3, D2 and D1. So with that we are going to draw the fourth quadrant to complete our ellipse. So with this we have the completion of our ellipse, which is 90 degrees on the major axis and 65 millimeters on the minor axis. Thank you very much.